Now we are discussing about information technologies. In that, how to become a freelance data scientist, a complete guide. The Indian freelancing industry rose by 46%. Rose means raised by. While some of this was due to employment losses in the early days, much of it was due to experienced professionals resigning from full-time jobs to pursue freelancing opportunities. In the aftermath of the pandemic, the Indian freelancing industry rose by 46% according to research. India has the second fastest growing freelancing stack with a revenue increase of 160% of year over year. While some of this was due to employment losses in the early days, much of it was due to experienced professionals resigning from full-time jobs to pursue freelancing opportunities. This phenomenon, dubbed the big resignation, is becoming more widespread in the computer industry. The big resignation. On the other hand, businesses are more willing than ever to hire freelancers. Over 70% of recruiting managers said they intend to use freelancers more frequently in the coming 6 months. Freelancers means the responsibility of the company owners is very less because in the appointment itself, it is a freelance service. So if work is there, we will provide. Otherwise, we cannot provide. So it is easy to companies and to the freelancers also. Freelancers also, one module is over with them. If they are very busy or other activities are there to them, they can close the work also with intimation. So it is not the long-term contract to do 8 hours a day continuously years together. So freelancer service is always a freelance. So now we can discuss about a guide to become a freelance data scientist. What are the five? We can discuss about 5 points. Create a web presence. You must be visible to be employed as a freelance data scientist. As a result, the first and most crucial stage is to establish a solid internet presence. Typically, freelancers do this by creating their websites. However, having profiles on social media sites such as Twitter, LinkedIn, and GitHub might benefit. And one thing I will say, laptop is must at the time of going outside, but in the in-house you are doing freelance work means it is better to have a PC and monitor separately, keyboard and mouse and router, and one cable should be there because PC is always give a domestic service. You can do from morning 9 to night 9 also, but intervals will be there, that is different. But the resistance is high when compared to laptop. PC will give very good resistance, and the repairs are also easy in PC when compared to laptop. Suppose any repair has come in PC means personal computer, PC box means it is cheaper than laptop. Laptop minimum starting range will be from 5,000 to more, but it is in PC means from 1,000 to more. So it is very cheaper in maintenance and as well as reinvestment and repair also. So have that is one, but you should have a laptop because if you are going to company to give presentation, you should have a laptop. So use the laptop, but it is not to use domestically. Domestically means you should use PC only. It is comfortable to you. Have a internet cable also in your home, then it will be comfortable to you. And in uh, in in a guide about becoming a freelancer data scientist, so choose a specialization. That is the second point. Choose a specialization. When companies hire freelance data scientists, they want them to be able to it is we are discussing about data scientists. They want them to be able to start working right away. This means that in addition to data science abilities, employers require freelancers to be aware of the industry, market, and business landscape. So decide on a specialty. This doesn't have to be just a business, a specific business process, such as fraud detection or compliance, or use case such as a recommendation engine could also be included. And the third point is for data scientists to become a freelancer, enhance your skills. If you are considering a career as a freelance data scientist, you undoubtedly already possess the necessary abilities. As a result, start refining them. Take your abilities to the next level by becoming an expert in your field. Develop international skills in sales, presentation, negotiation, project management, communication, and other areas, and statistical knowledge, programming skills, data science tools, and visualization skills. And the fourth point is for data scientists to become a good freelancer. Fourth point is expectations should be set. Scope creep when the project's need change or arise due to misunderstanding or unclear communication is one of the most common source of frustration for freelancers. So before you start any project, be sure you know exactly what you are going to do, how it will appear, what you will accomplish, and so on. This is most important. Data scientists, so many projects will come, but they should have a clear idea what they have to do and what they are expecting, what you have to do, what you have to observe, and what you have to do. Then how to present it, and what we should give the output. What is the output we should give? That is a clear understanding should be there. Then only you will become a perfect data scientist. If concepts you don't know means you can get in Google and internet everywhere, but you should have a clear understanding regarding what input they are giving and what output you should give and in which way you have to do it. All these three plans, if you are having good idea, you will be successful being a data scientist. And fifth point is set your prices. Set your pricing based on your educational credentials, experience, expertise, abilities, demand, and availability, among other factors. You can also change on a project by project basis. You can set a lump sum depending on the scope of work, your time, and the value you will generate. Consider two considerations before settling on the prices. So price is also important to the developers, especially doing freelancers. So they should expose their experiences and abilities, and if they can't do anything, something that disabilities also they should express to the management. Then only it will be a successful rapport to them. Suppose all men should not know everything, but what points you know and what you don't know regarding that. All points you need not explain. All points, what points you should know, that is you should explain to them. And in that, if any important thing is there, what you don't know also you should explain. Then your sincerity will appear to them and they will consider you. If any, if you don't know any point, they will guide you, they will suggest you, and in internet and in Google, you can search everything and you can bifurcate the same and you can build the same. So, but at the time of interview, before talking about the prices, you should explain about all your points what you know. And among that, if any important point, if you don't know, that is also you should explain. Sir, I am not having a good idea regarding this, but I will make it. I can build it well, but it takes some a little time. If you give that much of time, I will do it. That you should say sincerely. Then your price will be accurately will be designed by the management, and they will give you good salary also. Nobody will leave you, because it's not the person. It's not the question of one man one man service. We all data scientists requirements and remunerations they will decide. So they won't give less and they won't give high also. So you should according to the project and the company and your skill, all these things will decide your prices. But you should expose your things, what you need and what are your experiences, and you can request a certain price. Approximately, if you request certain price means definitely they will fix it. and they will give it also. Wish you all the best. Wishing you all the best being a good data scientist and as a freelancer. Nowadays in India, so many professionals are there. They are doing very well, but they are not interesting to go to office also, because offices will be in headquarters of city central, cyber towers and Gachibowli and all these things. It is very costly areas for leaving. From going from your place to that place means it will be around 2 hours. So you can't go regularly, and you cannot do. Uh, if you take a rental home also, it will take around 20,000 of the rent. You cannot bear that much. You are getting around 50,000, and paying 20,000 rent means what you will save your money, what you will save. So if it is freelance service, in one way it is good, but as well as you should be very sincere regarding every step, and be straightforward and be sincere. Then you will get, once if you get the confidence of the management, even if you don't know also, they will train you and they will give salary to you and they will put you in a good position. So wishing you all the best. May God bless you.